Welcome back to the second and final game of the night. We have free agents, secret agents taking on the joint team Maritime Vanguard. I am your color caster, Techno Sergeant Odell. Joining me in the booth is
Senior Machantamala as UB, joined by.
Senior Airman Zabal as DZ Dios.
All right, and it looks like we're going to get into another tough matchup. The Secret Agents versus the Maritime Vanguard. Secret Agents being the only other team that 32nd, me, has lost to. What do you think? What do you think is going to be the winning team tonight, based on our record against them? So, Tech Sergeant Odell, since you're also a teammate of mine.
Well, since joint team has some new players and they swap things around, it'll be interesting to see how they get their synergy down. If they kind of mesh together early on, I do see them taking over. You kind of mentioned before, free agent will have these ups and downs, right? It's kind of like a roller coaster season for them. They'll pop off on some games, they'll go absolutely crazy, and then they'll just kind of draft gap themselves, and then they kind of get disorganized and kind of fall apart. So it's gonna be based on how they draft early on, but I assume if they draft well, then I can see them having the advantage. But if there's one person that's been holding it down top lane, it's got to be Pichimara.
The zero mana Nasus.
Hey, you know what? It's a meme. I love it. I like the zero mana Nasus. She's ready. She shows up. She's a presence. All right.
She's a presence with no mana.
She's just there to watch what's going on.
No,
Was this the AP Nasus?
no. That the AP Nasus was Tony Tallboy.
Okay, never mind. Listen, as it was.
From the 41st.
I think I just saw the AP Nasus and was just scarred mentally. So it popped up instantly.
But anyway, it looks like they're gonna start off with the Kane pick from the side of Secret Agents, followed by Viego and Lux. I haven't seen a lot of Viego played throughout the season. And frankly, I love that champion. So I'm kind of disappointed I don't see it more often. The Kane has been, they also picked Shen. Both Kane and Shen has been more and more popular as the season's been going on. Because at the beginning, these picks haven't been coming out that often, but nowadays I'm seeing them in almost every other game, if not every game.
I would like to see the Shen pick punished with a lane dominant pick on the side of Maritime Vanguard.
Yeah, but we saw what happened last time.
Okay, but he didn't have Ghost, man. So
understandable. And who knows? Maybe this Shen will just if they pick someone tankier, Shen will just straight up smash them.
Fight top. Let's go.
The new fight won't turn out very well considering Shen's max HP damage and blocks autos. I'm not gonna lie. I played a couple of tankier matchups into that, and it's not very fun. I'll say that now.
Misfortune coming out, so I would assume that's. I mean, obviously Lux can be flexed mid support, but obviously as the season's kind of gone on and the way that she's been utilized more often, I would assume that'd be a Misfortune Lux bot lane.
Seeing the trend from Lux players in the FMC, Lux has been pretty popular mid, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a flex pick between them.
Wait, yeah, never mind. It is mid because I know for a fact Juicy does play a lot of Lux. I'm actually surprised though because I thought for sure, obviously Zoe and Ari are banned, but I don't know. I thought maybe he'd go Akali. I know he likes to play Akali, but maybe just based on team, kind of something he's reliable, something that could one shot and. Doing the scrims last season where I think it was 10-0 on Lux and was just one-shotting me with full health.
I think that was also another game where the curse of feeding him the first 3 kills of the game happened.
Yeah, that was dude. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now. If I'm on the roster and we play them again before Sergeant Greavy gets back, I'm probably gonna die again to Juicy level 1. It's gonna happen. It's just a curse at this point.
I don't know. I don't understand either. Our team compels us to invade his team every time we play against him. And we don't even like to invade. We don't even like to invade. But every time we play against him, we just have this. I think they're somehow psychologically or mentally controlling us from their team.
Flash taunted by Shen, ignited by their support, CC locked by Nautilus, and I just died. And I hit mid-river. I was just like, what is happening?
And it was Kuki who got the kill. Oh, they're gonna pick Nasus on the time of the Maritime Vanguard. It looks like Pichimara will not be playing it, but she will be playing Shen. I guess we could predict that. I was thinking it might have been a River Shen or a Shen support, but it looks like Peachy Meyer
Ooh.
will be playing that top. It's going
Zach's
to be
support is strong.
that is a frontline heavy
Oh my
draft by Secret
goodness.
Agents. Wait, I
Wow.
swear I've seen this draft before. Not the exact same champs, but like the setup, the comp type. Was it this what they picked when they? Was it this similar to what they picked against our team, Odell? Oh, I don't think you were there that
I was
game.
not playing. No, I was not playing.
Yeah.
I watched the match, but I was not playing.
Yeah, watching this match, isn't this very reminiscent of that? Because I
It
remember
might
we
be. Hold
we
on. Let
played
me
into
go.
a heavy front line, and their Kane went absolutely wild on us. Like I remember this.
I'm curious. I'm scrolling back up to look at the match results because I feel like that did happen.
Looks like they missed their last pick, but the last pick is it stayed in chat. It's going to be Talia. So Maritime Vanguard is going to finish off their draft with a Talia mid pick here. That Lux actually will be support. And they are going to be looking to square this off. They already start the game. Looking at both sides, what do you guys are thinking from first impressions from each draft?
I
Well?
think for the Secret Agents, their team is a lot to deal with early. But later on, as the game progresses, each side gets to pick up more gold. I think Maritime Vanguard can do a lot of work with their AoE abilities. Viego and Lux able to make picks. Nasus Wither going crazy on the back line. I'm foreseeing a better team fight for Maritime Vanguard with Secret Agents having better pick potential.
If I'm gonna be straight up honest, like Secret Agents, I've played against. I'm pretty sure I played against this comp type before that they've had. This is basically the comp style they use to absolutely demolish us in the game game against it. And
So
Secret
what
Agents has
was?
a reputation of coin flipping their matches, right? Where they either play really good, really bad. If they play the exact same way they played against 32nd, that Kane is going to be a blue Kane that gets a lot of early kills with assassin items. And with the absolute lack of like reliable peel from the side of the Maritime Vanguard, if they miss any of their CC skill shots, that Kane will demolish the back line because that's what happened to us.
Who is the support again for joint team?
Joint team support is going to be Lux, is going to be Talia mid. The support
Talia mid,
player,
okay.
yeah, the support player is going to be the lunch lady.
I'm just worried because again, like you mentioned it earlier, DZ, where JT's is gonna be looking for picks, right? That's how this comp works. You can poke them out and slow them, but a lot of it is just pick potential. Lux, Talia, Viego, get the resets. Free agents is just dive. Outside of Nasus, what front line do you have to protect any of your carries? If Viego goes down, Shen ult, Galio ult, Zach, like, and you are right. So I did look it up. Kane, Galio, and Shen were the three lanes. The only difference was the bot lane. It was not Senna Zach. It was Smolder Thresh was their original bot
But
lane.
it's a scaling ADC with a tank peel support. I think I like SA's draft because I've felt it firsthand. That draft is scary.
I mean, yeah, it's just I like free agents. I'll say free agents for this just because you have enough engage, right? And it's probably going to be relevant in the joint time. They have picks, but who is their engage? Who goes in and starts these fights? You have to catch someone out. I mean, unless I'm wrong, or just control choke points at
Absolutely.
that point.
My
So
issue here with Secret Agents is that while Blue Kane does a lot of damage as he comes into his items, that's thinking far ahead into mid to late game. In the early to mid game, where is the damage? Where do you find your damage?
That is true. The Kane does need time to scale, and if they hopefully the JT will play a little better than 32nd and not give him several kills in the early game.
I mean, tanks do tank things though.
That is true. Tank does do tank things and enable
Tanks to be tanky.
Enable time for the Kane to scale. And man, that was truly a nightmare for like our team for like the next couple of days. That Kane really ran us over.
But yeah, I'll say free agents just based on the comp. If they can survive without giving the Talia a bunch of kills mid, I think they scale well and do well. However, we've seen it before, especially last season, if Juicy can get a couple kills. He's gonna roam. He's gonna put pressure on bot lane, and then obviously, Sen doesn't actually have the greatest wave clear. You can stack up the wave, easy dive for a Talia Viego, and then you just constantly put it on repeat, and then that Senna falls further and further behind, and then like you mentioned before, they have no damage.
I was about to touch on that as well, because if Talia can get prio against a Galio, which, let's be honest, I don't think that's too hard once Talia comes into her components for first and second items. We're going to see a lot of Talia moving with Viego, and I'd like to see how we play into that as the secret agents.
Man, I'm just, you know what? I'm glad Peachy Myra's playing Shen this time because she won't be 0 mana coming into fights.
But with that in mind, we'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll do join live with free agent, secret agents, and joint time Maritime Vanguard. Welcome back to the final game of the evening. On the blue side, you have the secret agents, free agents, and on the red side, you have the Hawks from the the red side is Maritime Vanguard from joint team. I was looking at the wrong day. I do apologize. However, from the blue side, here are your members. In the top lane, you have Peachy Mara, Senior Aaron, Jesus Christ, Senior Aaron Figueroa. You typed Figaro. I don't know why you typed Figaro. It's Figueroa.
I don't know.
Gracious. In the jungle, you have Jabberwocky, Serum, and Alvi. In the mid lane, me, Mouse, and Pal, Staff Sergeant McBride as ADC, Frozen Bullet, Serum, and Sultan as support. You have Downtowny, Staff Sergeant Brown.
All right, on the side of the JT Maritime Vanguard, we have IS Tallow as a PSC Watcha, My Queen, My Love as Corporal Perez, Juicy Cookies as played by Specialist Moore, Azazel played by Specialist Herworth, and the Lunch Lady played by CTI1 Stecker. Start us off in the game. It looks like both sides are currently neutral. No invades happening.
That's
Very
weak.
safe start.
That's weak. Gotta invade. Doesn't matter the comp.
It looks like the secret agent's bot side is going to get lane prio here. Kane Jabberwocky is going to start on My Queen, My Love's red buff. So he's going to be sad once he sees that. I wonder if he'll go for Krugs as well, or if he's just going to take the red and dip.
I think that's a failure on the side of the Maritime Vanguard. We should have definitely warded that, knowing Kane's proclivity.
I'm
to
surprised
invading.
Kane didn't go Raptor's red buff, because that he would be able to secure both in time with before Viego could actually make it over.
Yeah, and the painful part is that it would have worked too if we look at the vision. There's no vision covering his camps. My Queen, My Love's camps.
So it looks like My Queen is going to do a standard clear, and Jabberwocky will look to clear top from bottom due to the red buff start on the enemy side. Elastic Slingshot will come out onto Zazel here. It's going to catch. Downtown does not go down here. There's going to be flash coming out for both Zazel and Frozen Bullet.
This is
no one actually goes down yet.
This is such a coin flip roam by Juicy Cookie.
Yeah, the early roam is a bit wild. He's only level 2. He doesn't have his knock-up. I don't think this is going to work out ultimately.
This should not work. What I would have liked to see me, Miles, and Pals instantly do on the Mia, because it's way too early otherwise. Shove, shove, shove. Get the wave in, deny gold, deny experience for this mistimed roam.
Top lane is actually relatively going hard. Like PK Myra and
they're collapsing mid.
Tallow.
Mouse and Pals doesn't realize this. They're collapsing mid.
All right, it doesn't look like they actually be able to do anything here. The seismic shove does come out as Kuki does hit level 3. The flash from me, Mouse Pals does come out, and he will
dies
make it
there
out.
without the flash?
I think he's relatively fine, but he loses a lot of HP. Downtown will lose passive here. The Cell Division does come out. Does Azazel make use of it? No, Solts is actually going to fight off Azazel here, and the Lunch Lady will not be able to finish off.
I mean, that's the next free health back though for the Zac, so I mean they gotta play safe now.
Yeah, but there is no Cell Division, so there's no crazy engage Zac can do now without potentially actually dying. Because that's his backup to catch them in a CC for Solts to finish him off.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look at the misfortune though, Zazel has to play this very passively, because if you step up you still have Eye downtown. I will trade a Zac life for a Misfortune, and yeah, you don't even have to do the slingshot. You can just hold it. It's the same thing as a Morgana binding, right? You don't have to cast it when you want to cast it. You just hold it and just create that pressure of just, am I going to cast it? But we do see a pause coming in. Looks like just DC.
Yeah, it looks like Azazel is going to be a little out of forward here, trying to get make it rain.
Well, hopefully
I wonder.
we can fix these technical difficulties. I will say that if Frozen Bullet in downtown literally don't do anything with the wave, don't do anything with the wave, it will slow push towards blue side, which will deny Azazel a lot of farm, a lot of gold.
All right, the elastic slingshot does come out. Flash comes out for Jabberwocky, gets an early kill onto Azazel. He actually just he performed that so fast that Azazel didn't have time to react, and that's an early kill, first blood on Jabberwocky, and I think that was worth. This is what I was talking about with the Kayn getting early kills, getting ready for that blue Kayn setup.
Well, I was correct. Yeah, a lot of golden experience will be denied.
And like I said, we just mentioned the fact that Azazel didn't have flash, has to be careful, steps up just slightly too far, and Jabberwocky says, this is your real estate. He just goes and gets a nice first.
Oh man, the unraveled earth and the seismic shove actually gets me. Mouse Pow's caught out. The Justice Punch will come through, but he's going to go down to My Queen, My Love. That was very well done by side of Cookie and My Queen.
That was set up from the play earlier that got me, Miles, and Pals' flash. So while I did mention that I don't think that he needed to flash earlier, that's what ultimately resulted in his death.
Very well done by the side of JT for making use of that timer, because a lot of times people will get their flashes, but we haven't seen a lot of people return gank to actually make use of those wasted flashes.
And that's a full 5 minutes, man. You got to use it.
Gotta use them.
And then if you're a jungler, it's, you want to come back and just revisit that lane, especially if it's mid. You create extra pressure, allow them to get side lanes. Tallow does have Prio, but not a lot of mana. It can do one Wither and be perfectly fine. But
the first two grubs
Viego's not here though. Viego's not here. They should be able to claim this.
Looks like the Gnosis will last hit. Tallow does last hit the final grub here. Elastic Slingshot comes out of Azazel, who's alone bot lane, and he's going to get CC'd out. Frozen Bullet will be able to finish him off. That is another kill onto the side of the secret agents. One kill onto Frozen Bullet, and Azazel just getting bullied 0-2.
That was a good punish though.
Peachy Meyer playing very aggressively into Tallow. He's very low. I'm kind of scared for his life right now. The goal difference bot lane, despite Azazel dying twice, actually isn't as big as I expected it to be, because it is only 300 gold difference right now, which might change depending on how much of this wave he can catch on his way back. But it's not that big of a gold difference overall.
The issue with that is that while it may not seem like a big gold differential, it is still the amount of a longsword. So it is still very impactful in these ADC trades. And as we can see, Azazel is just not respecting
comes in.
The Zac engage.
The lunch lady looks like he might get caught. The last embrace does hit her. Light binding does stop downtown. He is going to walk away. He's going to walk into the fruit. Turns back, hesitates, going to go down for this. Lunch lady will go down. Azazel is going to try and get some way to stand united for Shed. Actually, shield downtown. He's going to live. Oh my god, they do finish on Azazel. That's 2 for the side of Secret Agent. Jabberwocky going to dive Tallow top. Does not finish the kill with Umbral Chest Pass. Will actually continue diving for this. Will die, trade 1 for 1, but he does finish off Tallow. That is a crazy crossplay right there. Very big start for the side of Secret Agents. Holy!
Hey guys, was that a Nasus without mana?
Wrong player, but yes, it was a Nasus without mana.
It's Tallow though. Both the names start with T. I think we found the problem. Just change your summoner name.
Well, the other one's Peachy Hyra. On the side of the Maritime Vanguard. Elastic Slingshot is going to come in, catch My Queen, My Love. She's going to go down to Jabberwocky, who appears in late, flashes out, but still dies anyway. The Secret Agents is relentless in pursuing kills early. It's currently a kill a minute right now.
It reminds me when Kimchi used to play last season. That's what it reminds me of, just the amount of aggression coming out of the jungler in mid lane.
Azazel is going to walk up here to Frozen Bullet. Frozen Bullet is just going to fight him out one-on-one as Lunch Lady is out. He is level 6. He's going to get a Dawning Shadow comes out. Flash goes out for Azazel. He does actually manage to get out. But Frozen Bullet is actually just winning this 1v2 hard. Peachy Myra almost getting soloed by Talon here. Flash from Jabberwocky. He does finish off the lunch lady. Downtown is trying to join in. Jabberwocky gets chunked out by the dive, but does not finish. The Justice, Mouse Power tries to Justice Punch out, but the Unravel Earth will stun him, and Juicy Cookie will get a decent chunk onto him, but no kill.
I think Juicy Cookie will have to look to use his tempo in Wave Prio to play for bot side. This is where all the action is happening.
Just got for him. 9-minute blue cane. That is a very scary start with a profane Hydra already.
And I mentioned it earlier, right? What is their front line? You have Misfortune, Talia, and Lux. They're all squishy. Viego can kind of kite as much as you want, but still at the end of the day, if you get one shot, you get one shot. The only front line they have is this Nasus, but if Shen is just constantly pushing in top side or making sure that Shen can't come to these fights, or Nasus can't come to these fights, you win the straight up 4v4. Like even numbers, you win those fights. So great start from the side Secret Agents as Peachy Myra is going to be king top side.
Oh my god, the seismic shove actually catches that Peachy Myra. It will take her down. The Weaver's wall absolutely perfect to block him off, and they will take her down. So Elastic Slingshot does come, and Jabberwocky looking to take the flavor here. Umbro Trespass comes out. Hero's entrance response from Galio here. Tallow is going to get taunted and caught here while they're going to try to focus out the Talia. Doesn't look like they will be able to actually finish any kills here. Oh, Elastic Slingshot does come back. Tallow is going to potentially look to go down here. Secret Agent's very low here. Stand United does come out. Downtown will have to go down. Soul Division comes out. The Lunch Lady looking to finish it off. Ignite comes out. Peachy Myra does taunt out the Lunch Lady. Mouse Mouse will not go down by the Soul Ignite. Jabberwocky coming back in. Elastic Slingshot does come back in. Oh man, the Lux gets finished before the final spark comes out, and that final spark will fade. Ooh, that was
a 4 for 0. And they're going to get grubs. Like, that's a huge tempo swing for the side of Free Agents on that play.
This is what I was talking about when I was referring to Secret Agent's coin flip gameplay, because their last two performances, their last two matches, they didn't look too hot. But now, with playing a very similar draft they played into 32nd, they are absolutely crushing that early game. And knowing how they played as the victim of this draft type, I feel like this Kane is gonna go wild, and not very much that the Maritime Vanguard can do to stop it. Ooh, looks like Frozen Bullet is going to be caught in 1v2 here. He's going to flash in and take out Zazel on his own in the 1v2. Jabberwocky is going to clean up the Tallow top. And Juicy Cookie will take down Frozen Bullet, get the shutdown there. They are trading. They traded 1-for-1 bot side, but the shutdown Juicy Cookie looks pretty big. He might be able to get a good advantage out of that. But Jabberwocky is just padding his wallet, getting more and more kills every fight.
I mean, if you want all of your kills on the carries, I mean, Frage is doing a fantastic job. 7 kills on this Kane, 4 kills on the Senna. These are the two champions you want to funnel that into. These are the champions you want that gold. We talk about scaling in the late game, right? Oh, they just gotta wait. They gotta wait. Kane's already at the mid-stage form. Senna is slowly getting to that mid-stage level. So all Galley has to do, CC bot. All Zach has to do, CC bot. Shenis has to look to make sure Stand United. Let Senna and Kane make the plays. Let them do this upfront damage. And you look at 12-4 early on. It's only a 2k difference, but still, it's just the amount of pressure they're generating is massive.
Another kill gonna be picked up here by Jabberwocky. Just 3 kills left and right for him. Oh. The flash from downtown here, unnecessary, as Jabberwocky will just finish him off. Bullet time comes out from his Hazel, does not do very much damage as he is extremely behind. Man, it's not looking too hot. What's the win con for the side of JT here? What's it gonna take for them to win? What do you guys think? Sabal?
I think we need to take the game slowly and look to capitalize on the 700 gold bounty on Jabberwocky. That's your priority, because it doesn't seem like you'll be able to win team fights. It doesn't seem like you'll be able to control objective points given Kane's terrain scaling. So what we have to do is establish vision as best we can, and when Jabberwocky overextends, you capitalize.
Oh, that was almost... Final Spark almost got that blue.
It's going to be very hard for them, though, due to the elusiveness of especially the blue Kane with the short cooldowns on his Shadow Step to get from place to place really quickly, and the fact that he just goes through walls. like more than a Talon can. Like Talon 0 cooldown wall hops. I don't think they have a chance to catch Jabberwocky, if I'm gonna be honest. They don't have any solid CC. Everything's a skill shot from them, and if Kane's movement is good enough, he'll never be hit by any of them.
It's very difficult, but Kane only has one ultimate for one team fight. So let's see what the joint team has in store for the free agents.
I mean, if you can land a Lux Biting into a Talia knockback and just have Viego just stun lock him, I mean, you essentially get a nice shutdown. So that's what they have to do. They have to layer their CC. But like you mentioned, just make sure to get the vision.
Oh my god. Mean Mouse Pal is just eating the threaded volleys from Juicy Kookie, gets hit by Seismic, shove it to Unravel Earth, and it's just gave it a free kill. Like, I'm surprised he just stood there, take it. Oh, flash coming out from My Queen, My Love to get the Justice Punch and the Shields of Durian onto Jabberwocky. He is going to Umbral Trespass out. Almost goes down here, actually. Pichi Myra is going to stand Unite onto Jabberwocky, giving a little bit of shield before he dies. Wow, it is actually going very well for the side of the JT right now.
He's a little too deep.
Reaver's Wall comes in. Frozen Bullet will take down the Talia here. Jabberwocky rejoins the fight, but does not get any real damage off, and it looks like ultimately, amazingly enough, Maritime Vanguards came out on top big time. Big time.
It started with a pick. That was all it took. Galio gets picked off early. Okay, there's one of your CC bots down. They instantly try and get Jabberwocky. It doesn't work out, but oh look, Shen's got no damage. Okay, there's your second CC bot down. Okay, oh, there's a free center for the taking, and now you just slowly pile on, and that was a 3-for-1 for the side of JT. Yeah, Juicy does go down on Talia, but it doesn't matter. You also pick up a nice Rift Herald, so this influx of gold is going to help them, and Azazel might get caught out, but we'll have to burn the flash.
He's just been solo farming and pushing down here. He's gonna slowly but surely get the farm to make his bullet time meaningfuls. He may be behind 0 and 4, but his CS count is up there. He's keeping up, despite how behind he is. Like he's trying to get up there. They still haven't gotten a solid shutdown onto Jabberwocky yet, which is very vital for the side of Maritime Vanguards. As long as Jabberwocky does not die, I think that the momentum will ultimately always be in Secret Agent's favor. Just the presence of Kane being this strong is intimidating on its own.
I want us to look at Viego's farming as compared to Jabberwocky. So while Jabberwocky has gotten the kills and he has a great, gigantic bounty that JT absolutely has to play for, Viego is actually up a lot of camps.
Jabberwocky actually flashing into Azazel here, finishing off. Undrable chest splash will be onto the lunch lady. He is going to die here. Amazing stun from My Queen, My Love. Downtown is going to go in on Juicy Kookie here. He's going to get caught out. My Queen, My Love returning to the fight as Jabberwocky. He's ultimately going to go down at the end of the day, though. Doesn't look like get too much out of it. They were feeling themselves after the Jabberwocky kill, but it wasn't enough. Elastic Slingshot going onto the lunch lady here, going to actually finish off the dive. Cell Division comes out from the Zac. Azazel is going to come and get a free kill to get back to the game, but I don't know if the 300 gold is worth resetting his bounty, if I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest.
Because I feel like Azazel's biggest strength here is the fact that he was worth no gold on death. He actually is going to look for the kill onto Frozen Bullet here. Misses bullet time, big time. And Frozen Bullet will just sidestep it and finish him off. That's the gold reset already being given back to the side of the...
You know what? Let's give Frozen Bullet his flowers, man. He skinnied that stuff, man.
He did position very well. He walked into a bush where they had no vision. The bullet time managed to dodge the bullet time and finish off the kill at low HP. Very well played. Very good movement from Frozen Bullet there.
I know Azazel was like, what the hell? Where'd he go? It's in that little pixel.
It really is.
Next to your ulti.
That tiny pixel.
There's not much you can do about that either, because you have no vision, so you're just trying to hope for the best. Like, he covered the best kind of ground as he could, but yeah, just, you know, he'd been hitting the gym, lost some weight, and just barely shrinks by and gets another kill.
I think that flash dive on Kane onto Azazel and the lunch lady is like kind of throwing the momentum of the game from S8. Because now Kane's flash is down for a kill onto what was a 0-5 misfortune. And now he has no flash for the upcoming play, and he's threw a very big bounty to the side of the enemy. My Queen, My Love.
Oh no, the TP from Tallow gets denied because the tower went down mid.
The tower does go down. Never TP onto a turret. Never TP on turret. Oh, they are going to face check into Juicy Kooky here. Jabberwocky is going to go in. Umbro Trap Pass does come out to My Queen, My Love. He's trying to get away. Flash comes out on him. Downtown is going to start bouncing. Tallow is going to use Fury. The Sand's going to start stacking. Man, it looks like My Queen, My Love is going to go down along with Downtown. Jabberwocky is trying to get away here. Bullet Time does come out, but not enough damage. Shoots out behind ears. Mean Mouse House is very low, along with Soul's Justice Punch does come out to try and get Tallow away. He is going to go down ultimately. Mean Mouse House is now a corpse. Frozen Bullet will also go down to the threaded volley. And wow, Maritime Vanguards is playing these front to backs amazingly well.
But this is what I was talking about earlier. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say the one thing to note too is Peachy Myra did try to stand united, but stand united on Zac. Zac was too deep, so by the time they killed Zac off, they didn't have the Shen ultimate. If he didn't, hold on.
Juicy Kooky just picks him off.
Might as well. Yeah. So, like if the stand united goes on to the Stun on there or goes on to the Kane, I think they actually turn that fight and extend it longer, which they win. But the problem is stand united's down. You don't have Shen there for another layer of CC. Nasus is just this big beefy front line, the only front line. It doesn't matter. You got Viego, good job, but you still have Juicy on this Taliyah. It's just been pumping out damage in these fights, so they got to be careful the way they position themselves.
I think the biggest issue is that they face checked with their Kane, who's the squishiest member of their team, and he suffered a massive damage chunk at the beginning of the fight, which he should just be waiting in the shadows, looking to get some damage off. No, Downtown does a elastic shot, and Tallow, Nasus no mana walks in. The Let's Bounce does come out. My Queen, My Love is going to go in with the Heartbreaker. Does not manage to get anyone there. He's going to actually take Downtown's course and elastic shot in. Jabberwocky will finish the Dragon off here. There's just resets left and right for My Queen, My Love. That's going to be 3 down for the side of Secret Agents, trading out just Tallow on the side of the joint Maritime Vanguard. Oh. This is evening out the game amazingly well. Flash comes out from Jabberwocky towards mid on Azazel here. Umbro Trespass also comes out. He's going to look for a solo kill on him. Does get it, and he's going to just shadow step away as Lunch Lady will not be able to pursue him.
I don't think these flashes are worth unless they get Baron with it, and I don't think they are.
They really are not. The gold lead between both teams are actually now even. There's no lead anymore, despite how much of a lead that.
Wasn't it almost 3K earlier?
It was massive.
He missed the smite on red. Oh god.
Secret Agents are just throwing away their amazing start.
It's because they're forcing fights. That's the thing. You face it like it's overconfidence. You're face checking. Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I can escape. But then you bait your entire team to follow up because you're too far ahead. I know. I've done it multiple times as a jungler. And then your team just dies, and you stand behind and go, ah, crap, I shouldn't have done that. It's happened now twice in a row. On that Zac engage, your Shen isn't there. So yeah, Nasus doesn't have mana, but it doesn't matter. You still have a Wither that comes out of it. You still have at least to get a Q that can do a large amount of damage in the meantime. And just by sheer numbers, they turn that fight around. So like you mentioned, they're throwing their lead, but
they are going to catch Tallow out isolated here. 4 on 1, 5 on 1. He's just alone, getting absolutely ganged on. Holy, that was not a pretty sight.
Now the question is if we do something impactful with that pick.
Oh, no, it looks like they're going to look for another pike. Oh my god, the Hero's Justice following up the elastic slingshot. So we're going to get 2. Jabberwocky's going to clean them up. That is the perfect fight for Secret Agents. They played that perfectly.
Massive wombo.
Massive wombo. Amazing combo between Downtown and Me, Mouse, and Pals.
It took them 22 minutes, but they finally learned how to layer their CC correctly. Sorry, that sounds mean, but it's not. Like,
no, it was a beautiful sight.
You go in with Zac, you go in with a Galley ultimate, you shed ultimate on top of it just in case, and you have it. In the meantime, Kane is just beating whoever you can find in a 1v1. Like, that's how you play this comp. But can they steal this Lunch Lady? Oh,
Lunch Lady with the final spark. The spark does not take the Baron, and she is going to go down to Downtown.
I have a PSA for Jabberwocky. You need to buy Frozen Bullet a skin after this game because he just saved your Baron. I want you to know that.
Yeah, Juicy Kooky does get caught out there, and it goes down. Man, Jabberwocky's already back on his snowball.
But then you smite it, and it has 130 auto attack left. Like,
Me Bowserpal TPs to the bot tower, gets caught out by My Queen, My Love.
This was a for fun TP. That was a for fun TP. That was for fun. It's okay.
They are going to get mid with Barrett and Grubs here. No one mid to stop it at all from the side of Maritime Vanguards.
I think Mals and Palace have been watching too much LCS because that was an APA TP right there. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, watch the Cloud9 Team Liquid game. Appa literally teleports bot lane exactly like that, and he just dies for free, and then they lose an objective.
My Queen, my love, also going to get grouped on here. Man, this is a really common trend coming out from the side of the Maritime Vanguards here. They keep getting solo caught out. What's going on here? John Walking Lord's catch up on lady on her own too. One by one. One by one, the joint team falls apart.
Somebody tell joint team they can't walk in there anymore. It's not their jungle anymore. Respectfully.
Bully time from the Misfortune does come out here. Does not actually get anyone. They're going to reset on side Secret Agents. The lead is entirely back into Secret Agents side. They now no longer a 3K gold lead, now a 6K gold lead. I wonder how they'll throw it this time, or if they'll actually end out the game clean.
It's wild because they were up 3K, and then it's even, and then they just jumped 6K in less than 3 minutes.
That was a massive exchange of gold. Oh man, like, I think it's due to just the poor positioning of Maritime Vanguards. They are not at the right place at the right time with any teammates at all. They just get caught out with 4 people on top of them. Well, no one nearby to stop it. Last Embrace doesn't catch him here.
I was gonna say, Dragon's was up in less than 30 seconds, and he just got chunked out.
He really did. Downtown coming with the elastic slingshot, looking for some CC here. Let's Bounce comes out, still only catching Tallow. Dawning Shadow comes out, only hits Tallow. Not a lot of meaningful usage of the spells that have come out there. This might not be the greatest setup for Dragon.
No, they should be able to take it. You still have Stand United. All Gallery has to do is just play frontline, have Zach go there with Stand United, and have Gallery ult go on top of it. That's all you gotta do, and he'll survive. I think
they are looking for Soul here, and
Zach does have his passive as well. So yeah, this should be the Dragon.
Yeah, the Vanguards are not ready for it. That is another Cloud Drake. 80% win rate, by the way. Oh, wow, the damage output from Juicy Cookie here and the seismic shove actually saves his life there. Hero's entrance does not catch anyone. They are going to catch Juicy Cookie. Stand United comes out onto Jabberwocky, going to barely save his life with low HP. He's going to Umbro Trespass into My Queen, does get out. That is 2 down for the side of the Vanguards. Tallow is going to go down here as well, despite Fury of the Sands. Azazel and the Lunch Lady are the only people up alive against 5 people. What a transition from Dragon to a insane fight.
I would be yelling at the TP top right now, but continue.
I was about to say, remember what I said in draft regarding early game and lack of damage? It's not early game anymore.
That's all I can say. It is not early, guys. It's true. And the damage is not coming out from the side of Vanguards here. They have a lot of damage, but they're not applying enough of it.
Nope. Too much gray screen.
Too much gray screen. The Jabberwocky is on it's just going around collecting money bags left and right, and they come in the form of champions.
Unrelated, but I had a thought. DZ. We should get a Fort Me Cup icon logo onesie for your child.
Oh my god, please.
No. Let's do it.
That's crazy.
I'm about it.
But no, as we're looking at, you have almost an AK gold lead for the side of the free agents, and yeah, it's just looking rough. Like you said, it's not their jungle right now, so they already established vision. And
My Queen, My Love is going to check into frozen bullet. Elastic slingshot does come out. It's going to stay on My Queen, My Love. Seismic shove does push him back, but it's not fast enough. Diego does get picked, face checking into 2. I don't think they can walk through their jungle.
No, I think no. It's unfortunate, right?
I think their Hail Mary here is to 5-stack walk into a part of the map and hope they can like get an isolated fight. I go dead ass. Because if they walk in one by one like they have been for the last 15 minutes, I don't think it's looking too bright for them.
Well, it's just the vision war, man, which is what I touched on earlier. I will say that this all snowballed very, very rapidly, and it's because joint team didn't lock in for 1 second. And free agents capitalized on pick after pick after pick. And once the Baron was secured, that was a 5K gold advantage instantly. Man.
Just the swing of the game, because it was even out. And right after evening out, it just went all hell broke loose, to be honest. Tallow is going to get caught out as well. Jabberwocky, another kill in his pocket. absolutely just insane by performance by him right now with the 16-2-7. All right, there's gonna be flash from My Queen looking for a frozen bullet here. Hero's entrance does come down. CC's him out. Frozen bullet's going to take down My Queen, my love here. Zach bouncing in the backlander catches either gonna catch Juicy Cookie. That's 3 down for the side. It's 4 down total with the tallow pick earlier. It's just the lunch lady against the
They don't
will.
have the wave clear. This should be a game. Just walk in your 2 minion waves. It's 5v2.
I don't think the Lady of Luminosity will be enough to stop their team here. Not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, the elastic slingshot comes in. Umbo Trespass is back, and she's going to go down. Yep, it is over. And Secret Agents cleans up this game. Does not throw their lead for the second time. Very well played by them.
GG well played.
Absolutely insane performance on the side of Jabberwocky, but I will not disregard Frozen Bullet's performance. He is 12-4 and was 1v2ing the bot lane on his own for an extended amount of time. So, on the side of SA, who do you think we should pull in?
I feel like it should be either Frozen or Jabberwocky, right? That's what it said based on their plays.
Honestly, Downtown was pretty crazy too. Like a lot of my play like started with the elastic slingshot engages because they were absolutely amazing.
But I'm curious if we want to just do Peachy. She hasn't had a chance to talk this season yet.
you want to bring Peachy in?
Let's see what her thoughts were.
Send it.
Okay, sure.
Huh?
Peachy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Peachy. So, Secret Agents, you guys have not been doing too hot in the past couple of games, but then you pulled off this draft again and went absolutely insane. How do you feel about your team's performance this game?
I'm very happy. We were definitely hot on pressure. We were dominating the jungle. It felt like we gave them no space to breathe even. It was great.
Absolutely. Jabberwocky's keen.
I was gonna say, for your team, who would you say is the biggest shot caller? Who's the one that's setting up these plays and calling for dives?
I would say between Brown and McBride. Because he actually gives good input. Like whenever we're all like agreeing on one idea, he's like, wait, let's think about this.
Let's down Tani and Meows and Pals, right?
Yes.
Meows and Pals.
Yeah.
So I know you guys drafted the same 3 picks, and then they drafted again the same 3 picks, and it's going pretty well. Do you think any of these champions get banned in future games against you?
Possibly, but then I guess I just have to keep practicing other champions. It's just more so they're good safe picks in case, you know, I'm a lower ranking than everyone. However, for me to feel useful to my team, I try to go for those picks, but I guess I have to get used to being uncomfortable if I want to be better.
That makes sense.
I mean, you've had some crucial Stand United, though. There was one play where they almost died. It actually turned the entire fight around, so...
Yeah. I was really glad I was able to make it when... I was so happy. I was like, they're alive.
No, I mean,
I was watching it while we were farming, and I guess... I don't know if Nasus noticed I was staying still for a little bit, and he's like, hey, what are you doing?
No, but I'm trying to... Okay, so your next game is... this Friday. It's the last game. It's March 8th against the 41st. Do you feel confident going into their Nasus for 2020 Tallboy?
Well, I feel confident. I feel confident in my team.
Understandable. I actually have one meme question to ask. Are you aware of what we now reference you as in top lane?
No.
It has something to do with your Nasus.
Oh, because I don't back.
Yeah. No, it's because you eternally have no mana for any event ever. And I was kind of hoping to see it again this game. I'm not gonna lie.
We did.
But not on this right player though.
I'm delusional to where I think I'll sustain. I'm like, it's okay. We'll have enough for one more queue. Oh, but one more.
Oh man. Okay, so looking at like the previous matches you had prior to this one, like the last 2 matches, you know, with the Shaco supports and like the funnier kind of drafts, I
support it.
For for me personally, right? I have your team clocked as a coin flip team, where either you guys will have an insane draft like this one and play out of your minds, or you guys are gonna hard throw, um, with like a random Shaco support, and it's just an absolute disaster to watch. Do you? What do you think of my impression of your team?
It's called growing pains, but I think we are actually having a really good feng shui together. Like we're starting to play as a team. You know, we weren't a team before. We were just kind of like the I don't want to say leftovers, but the rejects, you know, like substitutes. And they were like, "Hey, you have enough for a team." So they just threw us in together. And and I think they're a great team. I'm kind of glad it worked out this way. Cuz I don't know what to expect playing in a tournament for a league club before. So this is my
Mm.
first time.
Are you enjoying your time in right now?
Yeah, it's so much fun. I
That's
love
great.
it. It gives
That's
me something to
great.
look for. I'm like, okay, like got this to look forward to, and
I'm
I
That's
like
really
our
glad.
good to
little
hear.
practice games.
No, I'm glad to hear that the FFC is a positive thing that you're looking forward to playing.
Yeah, I just wish more of my friends played League.
I don't know about that one. I wouldn't wish that curse upon any of my friends personally.
That's true. My sister was getting curious, and I was like, "No, you shall never play this game. I forbid it."
You're being good. You're saving her from the
You
apocalypse.
are saving her. Any final comments from the others?
Uh, Nothing for me. Just for Thursday, I would say the match for Thursday, the match of the day is more likely going to be the 867 Hawks versus the Joint Time Maritime Vanguard. I think that's at 8 o'clock. That's the last match this Thursday.
All right, copy. So then that'll be it for the rest of our time here. If we have no more closing remarks,
I
last
just
words.
wanted to, yeah, just ask if you guys had any input for me, like from what you guys seen me play, like from an outside perspective, and seeing like, because I can't hear you guys while I'm playing, you know.
We think it's absolutely funny to watch you play with your engages and your trades up top, and especially when you play Gnosis and have 0 mana and show up to every fight with 0 mana. That's absolutely hilarious. If you want to input from like outside, like a casting perspective, I could definitely get with you after the
Yeah,
casting.
I definitely have to get with #1 Creed fan.
Find more mana-less champions. I think that's the secret. If you don't have mana, you can't have low mana. So you beat the system.
True,
Big brain,
true,
actually.
true.
That's big brain. But that's a shout out to Cornmuller. I guess it's gonna be corn time.
Yeah.
And also, thank you to the production coach Matt for helping us out, putting this on. Without it, this stream wouldn't be possible. And with that, we're gonna say good night to everyone. Join us this Thursday, March 7th. We have 3 games on the horizon. The first game at 6 o'clock, the 34 IS Ducks taking on the 32 IS Blue Knights. At 7 time slot is the 41st Vikings taking on the 29th Troll Kings with Time in the top lane. And finally, rounding off the game of Thursday will be the 8 o'clock time slot, the 867th Hawks taking on the Joint Time Maritime Vanguard. Hope everyone has a great night, and we'll see you Thursday.
0 mana Gnosis.
Yeah, and she's out.